Hello beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly angelic guidance with me, Julie Poole. Thank you for joining me, and this is for the week of the 23rd to the 29th of March. So get yourself a tea, a coffee, get yourself comfy. Let's have a look what we've got going on for this week in these crazy times. All right, my lovely people, let's see what's going on. So first of all, welcome to Aries season. Welcome to spring and autumn for you guys down south. Welcome to a big equinox, a big shift, a big change. I know these are scary times, crazy times. We've got to roll with it, guys. We've got to roll with it. For those of you interested, I am still taking bookings, and my link is below if you'd like to book in for a reading or a healing. Alrighty, so what we've got, please. What's the main energy going on at the moment in these crazy times? Tell me about it, please. Okay. All right, we've got the Fool. We've got the Queen of Wands. I want the bottom one. We've got the Emperor, and I want the top one. We've got the Three of Swords. All right, let's stop there for a moment. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it, I will link it below. I did a channeled guidance video a couple of days ago on this virus and from the angelic universal realms, explaining why we're going through this, and it will hopefully help you. It's helped many people. The feedback on that has been that it's been very, very helpful. So if you want to have a look at that, the link is below. So let's have a look. Let's start with this Three of Swords. This is a card of heartbreak, hurt, and oh my God, it's all going horribly, horribly wrong. Now, yes, on the surface it is, and it is affecting many, many people. We know this. All across the world, we're all being affected. Some of you are losing loved ones. Some of you are losing jobs, income. Some of you are extremely worried about your future, your health, your well-being, your home, your security. Everything is being shaken up. Now, I'm not going to go into it in too much detail here about it. It's coming through on the monthlies that I'm doing at the moment. They're very, very slow. I've only done 2 at the moment for April. I'll be getting the rest done over the next week or so. So keep an eye out for those. There'll be more detail in there for each of the 12 signs. But you know what is going on for you. It's affecting different people at different times. Obviously, very, very tough for you guys in Italy, in Greece, in Spain. France a couple of weeks behind them, UK a couple of weeks behind them, but America just starting to pick up momentum. We're all feeling it. You guys in Australia starting to pick it up as well. We're all feeling it, and it's going to continue for some time. So when we stay in this energy, which is absolutely understandable, okay, so first of all, don't beat yourself up for panicking. It's completely natural. This is shock. Okay, shock. The world as we know it, it's as if we are living in wartime, as if there's suddenly a new world war, because there is, against this virus, where most countries of us now are living in wartime conditions. And it's very strange. It's very strange. We don't understand it. It's a shock to the system. And shock is a very powerful energy, and it lasts within the body for generally, in terms of the energy of shock, 2 to 3 days. And then it starts to settle down, and then our head starts to come back into focus of, okay, right, this is what we've got to live with. How do we do it? Let's plan. Let's find a coping strategy. Let's see what can be done. So as each of you are coming in and through that shock and out the other side, then we can let this go. That's the shock horror, okay? Now, then we want to come into power. Both of these cards are about power and empowerment, the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. So the Queen of Wands, out of all the queens, and the Empress actually, is the most assertive, powerful, strong, decisive, decided, right? So the Emperor is feeling in charge, feeling in control, feeling strong, and feeling, I've got this. Okay, so this is the energy we want to come into. We need to come into, because the longer you stay in this, the more it will affect your health and well-being. They want me to stay with that for a moment. Obviously, this virus is about health and staying safe and staying well. So, the fastest way to damage your health is getting stressed out of your brains, okay? When we get very stressed, our amygdala, that's the center of the brain that's responsible for fear, creates a huge surge of adrenaline, cortisol, thyroid, everything goes up. You start to become exhausted, can't sleep. That puts pressure on your body. So stress is the enemy, okay? Yes, we know the virus is the enemy, but stress is the enemy of your health. So, how fast, this is your mission, should you choose to accept it, how fast can you let the stress go and come back into power? All right, I can't do anything about this. I've got to let go, let God and trust. I've got to go with the flow, roll with the flow, and learn to live in a different way for a while. How long is a while? At the moment, we don't know. But we can just try and roll with it and go with it. And that enables you to come into feeling strong, mentally, emotionally, physically, to be able to let go. There's no point worrying about the future. There is no point worrying about your job and your future and your security. There's no point. It doesn't and it will not achieve anything other than stressing you out, which makes you more vulnerable, reduces your immune system. So this is your mission, okay? So comment below. I accept. Yeah, do you accept this mission? I accept. I'm letting go. I'm letting God. I'm trusting. I'm flowing. If we were in wartime, we would all have to make huge changes and sacrifices, and most of us would be sent off to war to fight. We're not being sent off to war. There's a viral post on Facebook saying, you know, our grandparents were called to war. We're being called to sit on our sofa. We can do this. We've got this. We can do it. So coming into this energy, which will help to calm you, help to calm your body. Obviously, eat well. As much as you possibly can, fresh fruit and vegetables where you can get them. If you can't, focus on supplements, vitamin C. Lemons have got more vitamin C than oranges have. Do what you can to help your health, okay? But more importantly, do what you can to help your mind. Because the more you sit there struggling against it, fighting against it, you know, going mad because you can't get your nails done. I've just been and had my nails, to all the shellac taken off, and said I'll be back in 3 months if I can. We have to live in a different way. This, something like your nails, is not important, but for many of us, we're in a routine. I get my hair done, I get my nails done, I go and have a massage, I go to my Pilates class. I can't do any of it. I know it is distressing, but there are far more important things, and what this is doing is helping us to see that, to rebalance, to re-strengthen, to really understand what's truly important. So try to let go of the inconveniences, and it is inconvenience and we know that, but try and let go of letting it wind you up and go into woe is me and it's not fair and life has gone crazy. Yes, it has gone crazy, but what we want to do is notice what's coming next. We've got the Fool card here. All right, brand new beginning. A different way of doing things, a different way of being. We're going to come out of the other side of this in a different way. Now, if we can, and I know it's hard, but please try to trust there is a purpose in this that is serving and helping us all. That it is, we're not good with fast change, and we're not good with intense, huge change in a short period of time. But as I said, once we've got over the initial shock, we can come into this acceptance of this is a new way of being for now. So Stay positive, stay healthy, stay relaxed, meditate, chill, listen to music. When you're watching the news and the telly, yes, you need to be informed, you need to know what's going on, but try to limit yourself, okay? Yeah, go and watch that news for half an hour. I understand what's going on because things are changing every day for many of us, so we need to be informed, but then let go, turn it off, go and listen to some music, go and watch a comedy, go and meditate. If you have a garden, a balcony, go and sit outside, get into nature, chill. If you're allowed out, which I know many of you are not, but if you are allowed out, go for a walk in the park. Stay away from other people, obviously, 2 meters apart, but go for a walk, get out, reconnect, get into fresh air and nature. And know, talking about fresh air, that the pollution levels have dropped hugely, and this is massively helpful for the environment. And I know individually we're not going to be thinking about that. Individually we're thinking about your mortgage, the roof over your head. It's going to be what it is. It's going to be what it is. Now, I would normally say to you it's going to be fine, all right? Notice that I've changed the words. It's going to be what it is. Fighting against it, looking for reassurance where there is none, looking for promises where there is none, is going to waste your energy. Let's come into the now. Let's stay calm in the now and say it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So let's just take each day at a time, each moment at a time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay. I want both of these. These are the angels of Atlantis. You've got Zadkiel and security. Oh, I love these. And you've got Zaphael and surrender. Okay. See, these cards are just confirming what my angels were just telling me. All right. You're looking for promises, reassurance that you're safe, you're secure, that everything's going to be okay. You need to surrender that. There is no guarantees of anything at the moment other than everything's changing. So the more we can flow with it, the more we can surrender and flow and let go, the safer and healthier we will be. Anything else on that? They want to just stay with this security. Security. Most of us think about security in terms of physical things. The money coming in, the roof over my head, the food in the fridge. That's the security that we tend to live by. This is bringing us into a different security. To know that my soul chose to incarnate at this time. To know that I'm not alone and the angels and the universe is with me. To know that we are supporting each other, albeit by a distance. To know that this is a leveling of the playing field, that we're all in this together. This is doing more for oneness and unity than anything else. Okay, we are all in this together. That really only true security is you with you. Anything else and everything else can and does fall away. So bring your security into yourself. This crisis is about living and dying. That's truly the only security, is it not? All right, so I want to live. I choose to live. I choose to look after me and roll with this over the coming weeks and months. I am secure as much as I can be within myself, and I surrender everything else to the universe, focusing on me, my world, my sense of self, and my well-being into calmness and meditation. Anything else you want me to say on that? Nope. So that's the messages I have for you for this crazy week. Take care of you, look after you, allow yourself to breathe, and I will see you next week. I'm also going to be doing, just to let you know, where I can, I'm going to do some live YouTube shows, I don't know what else to call them, I haven't decided when yet. I want to get these monthlies for April out for each of the 12 signs, and all of the messages are coming out fairly more or less very, very similar, but different signs got a little bit more direction on how to handle it than other signs. So I will see you for some lives, and I will see you for your individual April monthlies. My heart to yours. Take care of you. Sending you all my love and blessings. Bye bye.